Hello everyone, welcome to Vishesh Educational Videos. In this video, I am explaining about Link and Unlink API. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. To get the notification of my new videos, please click the bell icon. And please don't forget to like the video and please don't forget to share the video with your friends. So let me begin the explanation of Link and Unlink API. So Link API creates a new link of an existing file. It is very simple. If you want to create two or more links for an existing file, you can use Link API. For example, you can create a file in a C drive, you can put that same file in the D drive, or else you can put the same drive in the same file in the different place. It is possible. Same file can be accessed with different path names. That is possible using the Link API. So hard link means you know that for the same file you can create any number of links. If you create the links using the Link API, the hard link count will be affected obviously. For a one file I can create any path, any number of paths. That is possible, right? You know that I can store the same file in different places with different path names. That is possible using Link API, right? For an existing file I can create a new path or a new link using the Link API. And already if the new path exists, it will not be overwritten. So if you create the new path for the already existing new path, it's not be overwritten, right? And one more important thing, this new name may be used exactly as the old one for any operation. Both names refers to the same file. I already told you, same file but in different places. You can open the original file also, or you can open the it is the same file. It's the same file. You can open any file that is present in any location. I told you one file can be in D drive, one file can be in E drive. If you want, you can open the file that is present in D drive also, or you can open the file that is present in E drive also, because same file, right? It doesn't make any difference. So you know that, right? So the new name may be used exactly as the old name. You can use the same names for both paths, right? So it doesn't going to change the contents. Only paths are different, the file is same, right? And also same permissions will also apply to the file obviously. If your file in E drive also, permission is same. If your file, the link of that same file is in the D drive also, the permission of that files won't change. The permissions of that files will remain the same. And one more important thing, when you store the same file in different places, right, using the same name, after the creation of that new link, you can't differentiate between the original and the duplicate file, because the same file is there in the E drive also, the same file is in the D drive also, right? Link for that file, right? So then you can't differentiate between the old and the new one, because the contents are same, right? Old also no difference, new also no difference. You can use any of that one, right? It doesn't make any difference. Next, prototype. How to create a link for the particular file, new link. You can see there two arguments I am using here, old path and the new path. Old path means this is the existing path of the particular file. So along with that you have to give the new path also, right? I told you, assume that your file is in the D drive, that is the old path. If you want to put that same file in the E drive, then you have to give the new path of the E drive. Hope you understand, right guys? So if it is success, 0 will be returned. If the new link is created for the existing file, right, 0 will be returned. If it is an error, then -1 will be returned. And if it's an error, we have to set the error number. Based on that error number only, the diagnostic messages will be displayed to the particular user. Now we will see what are the different types of error status that can be displayed for a user. For example, if it's a error is going to display as a E access, you have to understand that write access to the directory containing the new path is denied. You can't do writing to that particular path, or search permission is denied. You can't search, right? If it is that error, then E access will be displayed. Next, if you create the new path that is already exists, it's going to display the error as E exists. Next, E fault, old or new path points outside your accessible address space. So you are trying to find out the paths that are not within your address space. It's going to display it as E fault. EIO, an IO error occurred. If you try to do input operation for a file that is not there, it's going to display as a IO error. E loop, too many symbolic links were encountered in resolving old path, right? If there are too many symbolic links, you know the difference between hard link and symbolic link, right? If you want to know more about the hard link and symbolic link, you can refer my video. The link will be in the description, right? So if too many symbol links were encountered in resolving the old path or new path, it's going to display the error as E loop. Next is link, the file referred to a old path already has the maximum number of links to it, right? So you are trying for example, if you try to create 8 to 10 paths for the single file, it may display an error message, because if the limit is 10 links for a file, if you are trying to create a 11th link, obviously it won't allow. It will display the error link. Next, E name too long. If your file name what you are trying to give is long, very long, it is going to display E name too long, right? Next, ENT, what is that? Means a directory component in old path or new path does not exist. Directory is not there means it's going to display that error. So next is memory. Mem means memory, you can understand that. Insufficient kernel memory was available. So sufficient memory is not there, it's going to display memory. Next, SPC, that is space. The device containing the file has no room for the new directory entry. Space is not available to create a directory, that's why it's going to display space. not directory. What is that? A component used as a directory in old path or new path is not infected directory. You are trying to create a create a path in the directory that is not actually a directory. So then this error will be displayed. Next, EPRM. What is that? Old path is a directory. You are not giving the path. You have to give the path name for a file, right? But if you are giving a path, you can't give the new path to the directory. You should give the path name to the file. If you are trying to give the path name for the directory, then this will be displayed. Next, the file system containing old path and new path does not support the creation of hard links. So this file system only is not going to support creation of this hard links. Then this error, that is EPERM, same previous one only, the same EPERM error will be displayed. So it does not support the creation of new links. So this file system, so many different file systems are there, right? So any particular file system that is not going to support the creation of hard links means it's going to display the error as EPERM. Next, EROFS, the file is read-only file system. Obviously, if it's a read-only file system, how you are going to create, how you are going to make changes? So that's why it's going to display the error, that is file is a read-only file is on the read only file system. ROFS means read only file system. Next, EXDEV, that is old path and new path are not on the same mounted file system. If you are doing this changes means your file should be in the same file system. For example, your file should be in the NTFS. For example, assume that my file is in the NTFS file system. So both of your files should be in the NTFS only. One file in NTFS and one file in another file system, it is not possible. Then it's going to display this error, EXDEV. Getting, guys? Hope you're understanding. Suppose if you have any doubts, please post your doubts in the comment section. Next is unlink. Obviously it is a reverse of the link. It is going to delete a name from the file system. It is going to create a name for the existing file. Here it is going to delete a name from the file system. And one more important thing here, if the name was the last link to a file and no process have the file open, the file is deleted. That means if you want to delete that path name of a particular file, if you want to delete that link from the file system, that file, whatever the file that contains the link should not be opened. Right? It should not be opened. If it is opened, then you can't delete the file. If it is closed, you can delete that file and you can make use of the resources that is available, and you can reuse that resources, that is reuses that are right given to that particular files will be deallocated and you can use it. Getting, guys? If the file is closed only, then you can delete the file, delete the link of the file. If the file is open, you can't do that. You can't delete a name from the file system, right? If the name was the last link to a file but any process still have the file open, the file will remain in existence. I told you, right? If it is opened, you can't do that. You can't delete that. Until the last file descriptor referring to it is closed, you can't delete that. If every file descriptor for that particular file is closed, you can easily delete that, no problem. If the name referred to a symbolic link, the link is removed. Symbolic link means the file going to contain the link of the another file, right? So obviously it is if it is a symbolic link, no worries, directly you can delete that link, right? Right? But if your file is referred as a FIFO file, socket file, device file, right, the name for it is removed, but process which have the object open may continue to use it. Obviously same thing here also. If it's a FIFO file, socket file, whatever it may be, if it's closed only, it is going to unlink it. It is going to delete it. If it is open, they can use without any problem. They can continue the usage of that particular file without any problem. Once it is closed only, you can delete it. So the prototype for unlink is the path name. Obviously, if you want to delete the file, what do you need? Path name. Once you have the path name, you can just use the path name of that particular file and just you can delete it or you can unlink it. So obviously, if it is a success, this function is a success, 0 is returned, but if it is the error, -1 is returned, and here also the error number is set approximately. Remember, these error types will apply to the unlink also, right? Same errors. So that's it, guys. Hope you are understanding the concepts. Suppose if you have any doubts, please post your doubts in the comment section. Thank you for watching the video.